Have you ever had the impression that something that isn't well known is lacking for manifestation? Imagine learning a method that improves the accuracy and efficacy of your manifestation. Today, we're going to examine a potent but little-known method of manifestation that has stayed under the radar for a number of reasons. Since many of these methods have their roots in particular cultural and spiritual traditions, people outside of such groups may not be familiar with them or may not even be able to use them. They are rejected or classified as unconfirmed since they frequently conflict with accepted scientific theories. Many people are prevented from delving deeper into these concepts by this skepticism. The fact that these techniques are linked to what some refer to as dark manifestation is another factor keeping them hidden. Because of misunderstandings, conversations about it can cause anxiety or uneasiness. Contrary to popular belief, it does not entail manipulation or injury. People shun it because of this misconception, which also keeps them from seeing the underlying concepts. If you enjoyed this shift, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more powerful insights on manifestation and transformation. It's crucial to examine these concepts with curiosity rather than categorically rejecting them. They provide insightful information about how reality is shaped by awareness. The awareness that experiences and engages with life itself is the essence of consciousness, not merely a consequence of the brain. Consider it this way: you see more than just the brushstrokes when you look at a painting. You feel the feelings, the narrative, and the complexity of it. In a similar vein, consciousness gives our lives purpose and enables us to see beyond the material world. Unrealized potential becomes available when one abandons a solely materialistic perspective of reality. We start using our imagination and intuition, tools that help us create our reality, instead of being limited to what we can see and touch. We can now shape and impact the future in ways we never would have imagined because of this change in perspective. The human brain is an amazing manifestation tool. It creates intricate mental pictures of what we want to make happen, much like a director. We are more in line with the results we want when we have a clearer picture of our objectives. However, visualization is about changing ourselves fundamentally, not only about envisioning a better future. Our thoughts and emotions affect our biology in addition to our mental health. Gene expression can be influenced by ideas and emotions, according to epigenetics research. We can repress genes associated with stress and disease and activate genes that promote health and vitality by practicing good mental states. This implies that our thoughts have a direct effect on our well-being in addition to altering our thinking. Furthermore, this is an active process of rewiring the brain to operate in accordance with our greatest potential. It is not wishful thinking. Therefore, manifestation is more than just holding out hope for a better future. It necessitates interacting with our inner selves in a way that transforms our psychology and our outside world. Internal visioning, or consciously concentrating on the version of oneself we want to become, is the first step in the process. This then affects our behavior and interactions, resulting in changes in the real world. In this process, creativity is essential. When we think creatively, we activate brain networks that enable us to see opportunities where others see barriers and form new connections. The brain's frontal lobe, which handles decision-making and problem-solving, becomes more active, enabling us to view the world from new angles. When emotions are engaged, this process is accelerated. Joy, enthusiasm, and thankfulness are examples of elevated emotional states that increase brain activity, foster creativity, and strengthen the conviction that our goals are attainable. Neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine are released by our brains, which enhance mood and cognitive performance. The secret is to match biological change with aim. The neural pathways supporting a goal are strengthened when we establish a clear intention and continually focus on achieving it. Our ability to act in ways that realize our vision is facilitated by the brain's recognition of this new reality as familiar. It takes deliberate awareness to enter a state of transformation. The first step in the process is to examine our present thought and behavior patterns and determine which ones no longer benefit us. This is when discomfort enters the picture. It is a necessary component of transformation. When we push ourselves beyond our comfort zones and confront our anxieties and past limits, we grow. Consider it as letting go of an old identity in order to adopt a new one. Accepting challenges voluntarily speeds up our personal development. Although it is a difficult process, genuine transformation requires it. We start interacting with reality in a different way when our internal state changes. We move intentionally, moving closer to the quantum field of possibilities rather than becoming caught up in old routines. We may interact with the world from a point of clarity and purpose thanks to this change of perspective. However, what does navigating the quantum field actually mean? It's about realizing that we are pure consciousness with the ability to connect with a huge field of potential, and that we are more than simply our physical bodies. We can more precisely affect reality when we take a step back from identifying only with our thoughts and feelings. One of the most important aspects of this procedure is utilizing global intelligence. Answers and solutions flow naturally when we align ourselves with the boundless wisdom of the cosmos. It's like tuning into a frequency that offers constant direction. The first step toward this comprehension is realizing that the quantum realm is both intensely intimate and globally interconnected. This sphere surrounds us and reacts to our ideas and deeds. The more we adhere to its tenets, the simpler it is to realize our objectives. Alignment, however, is about behaving in accordance with our intentions rather than merely thinking positively. When ideas, emotions, and actions are in tune, true manifestation happens. A state of inner coherence is reflected back to us by the outside world. The ultimate goal of the manifestation path is to become masters of our own consciousness. We are able to intentionally influence reality by honing our consciousness. Realizing that change starts inside and spreads outside is the secret. We become more clear-headed and confident in our capacity to bring about the life we have in mind as we continue to investigate this process and open ourselves up to new possibilities. When ideas, convictions, and behavior are in harmony, a potent resonance arises that effortlessly and precisely attracts desires to us. Because of this harmony, manifestation is a smooth and organic process that enables us to live in time with the beat of the cosmos. Leadership and success are not only accomplishments on the outside, they are states of being that necessitate mental and physical fitness in order to fully manifest. Reproducing success-reinforcing experiences requires persistently thinking, feeling, and acting in ways that reflect the reality we want to build. We may rewire the subconscious to create a version of ourselves that naturally draws the results we want by using these patterns on a regular basis. To establish new neural connections in the body and brain, this is a constant process that takes commitment and perseverance. These less well-known manifestation techniques have the potential to be risky even though they promise quick results. The draw of bad energy from those who misunderstand or reject these activities is one significant risk. This energy might show itself as unforeseen disputes, sudden impediments, or even outright opposition from other people. Dark manifestation can have unexpected repercussions, especially if it is motivated by manipulation or self-interest. Our projected energy into the cosmos always comes back to us, usually amplified. The consequences could be just as upsetting if the intentions are motivated by control, dishonesty, or injury. Actions, whether visible or invisible, ultimately influence the reality we perceive, according to the universal principle of cause and effect. Furthermore, placing too much focus on monetary gain or individual strength could detach practitioners from their own development. When self-awareness and balance are prioritized before external accomplishments, spiritual and emotional well-being may suffer. Since true contentment comes from internal harmony rather than external approval, this imbalance frequently leads to a sensation of emptiness or existential discontent. There are other approaches that are in line with higher ideals for individuals who want to manifest in a clear and honest manner. These methods foster long-term fulfillment, spiritual alignment, and emotional resilience in addition to improving manifestation success. Gratitude is one of the most transformational practices. Perception changes from one of lack to abundance when gratitude is expressed for what already exists. The emphasis is shifted from focusing on what is lacking to appreciating the gifts that are now available. This change produces a magnetic pull that draws in even more wealth and strengthens a feeling of contentment. Because it grounds wants in a state of fulfillment rather than necessity, gratitude is a mentality as much as a practice, strengthening manifestation. Another important factor in forming reality is visualization. The brain interprets our vividly imagined desired experiences as real, bringing conscious intention and subconscious programming into alignment. By strengthening neural circuits that support the desired outcome, this process increases belief in the likelihood of manifestation. Visualization is more than simply daydreaming. It serves as a practice run for reality, readying the body and mind to enter the imagined future. But manifestation necessitates action in addition to ideas and feelings. Making motivated progress toward one's objectives indicates that one is prepared to achieve the intended result. In contrast to determined action, which accelerates manifestation, passive waiting results in stagnation. We show our dedication by actively seeking chances, which strengthens the connection between our goals and the real world. Understanding and conforming to global laws is another essential component of successful manifestation. According to the law of attraction, our experiences are shaped by our prevailing ideas and feelings. Limitation is a myth, as the law of abundance reminds us. With the correct attitude, resources and possibilities are limitless. By internalizing these ideas, we generate an energy flow that naturally facilitates manifestation. By investigating dark manifestation, we reveal the complex relationship between reality and awareness. The enormous effects of our ideas, feelings, and intentions on the world around us are revealed via this voyage into the depths of the mind. We enter a transforming realm of self-awareness and empowerment, where we learn about the fundamental nature of consciousness and discover alternative methods of creation. Manifestation must be approached with integrity and attentiveness. Even if certain techniques can guarantee quick results, they frequently have a price, one that may impact one's physical health, spirituality, and mental stability. Making the decision to materialize by action, gratitude, imagination, and alignment guarantees that success is not only attained but maintained. In the end, manifestation is about being the person who can sustain external wants rather than merely obtaining them. It is a path of profound self-discovery that calls for consciousness, empathy, and a close bond with the universe's intelligence. Manifestation becomes a power for joy, abundance, and fulfillment when intentions are in line with the highest good, not only for the individual but also for the entire world. I appreciate your time and attention if you have remained with me so far. Consider subscribing if you thought this insight was helpful and would like to see more. We sincerely appreciate your support.